No, Poppy's actually getting the better of the side of Renekton right here. And B-Sin, we could see from his Renekton build, he's gone back and picked up, he has a Doran's Blade and a Doran Shield on top of cloth armor, not for even remembering the fact that Devastating Blow is dealing magic damage, not physical damage. So that cloth armor isn't really doing a whole lot in this matchup.
Exactly, like against the auto attack, so actually is DontMashMe very, very low. Cop gets slowed out there by the 90 Cattle Burnett, will not be able to chase there, but MashMe down at 200 hit points. Probably gonna have to watch out top lane. There's gonna be for the dive onto Quas. He's gonna be invulnerable for most of it. Can he pick this up? It's gonna be one. Voyboy gets the reset. Nickwu looking to go down, and it's Quas to find a kill. You don't dive Poppy, Optimus Tom. 2 more kills coming away for Curse.
Toe-to-toe against, well, a top laner who had already gone back and picked up some items for himself, let alone one that reduces damage like Poppy.
Bottom lane is going to be DontMashMe. Last auto attack, and Annie to pick up the kill there as Cop does a lot of damage, but hey, you got to give that kill over to Annie. A lot of great initiation there, just in time.
A large wave of minions at his tower. Let's let Katarina just jump to her jungler and follow after.
Quas is going in. There's going to be a dark flight away, and the disengage successful enough. A little bit premature there on that diplomatic immunity, but even still, Quas forcing Nickwu out of lane. I don't think there's anybody that can stay in lane versus Quas right now.
He's going for being a little bit shaky with the amount of magic damage Poppy puts out, or just the fact that Dominate came up there and is able to turn that dive around and work for the side of Poppy. She's built straight for that Trinity Force now.
Bottom lane, Voyboy going in, gets knocked up immediately, taken very, very low, but will be able to shun pull away. Able to force the flash away from Dominate, and it's going to be Nickwu taken out of his passive, taken down. Voyboy very low, but still alive as Curse roam bottom for 2 kills.
You're able to combat them with a poke comp, you're going to be in for a bad time, Rapid.
Quas going for the dive. It's Voyboy to pick up the kill. Quas is like, what's turret damage? I don't take that. We'll take it up there for a little bit longer. Voyboy will fall as Nickwu comes in there. It's MapleStreet to get an assist. Nick with the kill. 1-for-1 exchange, though. It's NID fire back, finding their first kill of the game. For right now, MapleStreet's just going to keep his farm up there in the mid lane. Is still about 25 CS above Voyboy, but there's actually the flash, the impale into the wall. Actually going to be the heroic charge there, picking up the stun, and Quas out of nowhere grabs a kill. Trinity Force is complete, and that's how you can tell.
Jungle, because they can't safely farm their minions without being caught out and killed, and they're at an almost 9,000 gold disadvantage.
I'm pretty sure B-Sen's dead right here. Yeah, Quas getting in there. There's going to be the Q. Immediately turned around. Ignite onto Poppy. Poppy's greatest weakness being that summoner spell. It's true damage. It's small damage. It's B-Sen going down in the bottom layer, in the mid, rather. It's going to be Voyboy getting in there. And more kills coming out from Curse. Pick it off Lohpally. Top lane, B-Sen down. Mid lane, Lohpally dies. Quas, the unfortunate demise of our hero and savior, will unfortunately go down. I can hear Optimus Tom cheering in the background, but Curse do win that fight 1 for 2.
Renekton in the top lane, maybe he's going to try to split push or something, but at this point in time, I'm almost certain that Zekent support Annie would be able to hold her own against him.
Oh, but there's Quas coming in once again, finds MashMe there, has so much damage, gets blown up, the reset coming in, it's a double kill. Can Quas find more? No, it's just 3 dead. And by just 3, I mean more than half the team demolished in an instant as Quas and Voyboy just crushing through NID.
As a Poppy on the enemy team, she causes chaos, and when you're in an uncoordinated team situation like NID is, it just spells death.
Dive over the wall. MapleStreet's gonna have to jump a lot farther than that to escape. Voyboy with a killing spree, finding his 5th kill of the game. Lohpally is gonna go ahead and disconnect. B-Sin maybe in the same situation. Either way, I don't necessarily think there's a whole lot of reconnecting that's going to save him for now. The way that the game actually worked, it showed us a pause when actually it was the surrender vote passing for Napkins in disguise. They were having a lot of connection issues as well as being incredibly far behind. So when it hit the 20-minute mark, they did decide to go ahead and forfeit. So they will unfortunately lose this game. It's going to be 16-2, the final score in favor of Curse, who with a very dominant performance from both Voyboy and Quas on Katarina and Poppy. Some unlikely champion choices, but a very dominant win for Curse over NID. So